right now this is the hour that we reserve for our art contest winners. And we announced earlier today those winners. And I'm pleased to be joined in the studio by one of those winners. And I'm going to put my little graphic up here. And then I'm going to press this button here. And now I'm going to be joined by our winner in our 4th through 6th grade division with his artwork. And we're talking to Hudson Schrader. Congratulations, Hudson. You can say hello.
Hi.
So congratulations for winning that. Why don't you hold your artwork up for us so that they can see it on the camera a little bit higher. There you go. Look at that. That is really colorful. I think that's what caught our judges' eyes. And what does it say there at the bottom? What did you write down there? What's that slogan on the bottom?
Come join our Catholic family.
Come join our Catholic family. It fits so well with our theme for family, doesn't it? Yeah. So what was your idea or inspiration for that piece of artwork there?
Our church looked beautiful, so I wanted to make a church.
Okay. And it's really colorful. Is that so why don't you describe it for us just a little bit, especially that walkway at the bottom. How did you want to do that?
I wanted to make it look like there was like little rocks making the whole path.
Okay.
And then I put stained glass windows to make it look like a church more. And then I made a bell.
Okay.
And made the sun really big.
Because the sun is really big, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Big and warm. So have you always liked art and drawing? Or is this something that's kind of new for you?
I just usually drew like in the color books at home.
Okay. So that's something you kind of just spent some extra time with?
Mm-hmm.
Did you just do coloring, or did you actually do some drawings?
I did mostly like drawings in a color book, and then sometimes I do little sketches.
Okay. All right. Always with crayons, or did you use other sorts of things like markers?
Markers and crayon and color pencils.
Okay. So you do like art a little bit. Yeah? A little bit?
Little.
Is it your favorite subject?
No.
No? Do you have a favorite subject?
Yeah.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Math.
Math.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know I have a master's degree in applied statistics and an undergraduate degree in mathematics? You could be like me. Yeah, don't ever do applied statistics unless you're planning to go into, political sampling or pharmaceutical testing, all that stuff. It's kind of complicated. You find math complicated?
A little.
A little? Yeah. What are you learning in math right now?
We're learning pounds and like ounces, how to turn pounds into ounces.
Okay. Very good. That's a practical skill, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Where do you go to school?
St. Anthony.
St. Anthony's in Columbus Grove. And who's your teacher?
Miss Schrader.
Miss Schrader. All right. Any relation?
No.
No? All right. So, did you try extra hard on this because it was a competition?
Yeah.
And why is that? Because you wanted to win?
No, because there was nothing to do at home, so I just went into my room and I wanted to color, since there was nothing else to do.
Right. Well, I think that time was well spent, don't you think? Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes, we're called by the Lord to go in our rooms and close the door and pray, right? And so sometimes we got to close our doors and go into our room and kind of just be left alone to do something special, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fantastic. So, do you think you want to do more art as you grow up?
I'll do like other contests maybe if we have other ones, but a little.
Okay.
Not really though.
All right. So, what do you like to do in your spare time?
Farm.
What's the best part about working on a farm?
Doing like figuring out how to fix the tractors if like they won't start or something.
Okay. Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to repair, that sort of thing, maintenance? Now, why would that be?
Because I just like how science and like how to like put stuff together.
So you like to take things apart and see how they work, right? Yeah. You know what? I did the same thing when I was younger. It drove my parents crazy. You know why? Because I took stuff apart and never could put it back together again. How about you?
I take stuff apart and then like put it back together, but sometimes I can't get it back together.
Very good. So your mom did get frustrated at you about that a little bit?
A little.
Well, good. So do you have any friends that like art?
I don't think so.
Do you have any friends?
Grandma does it. My grandma does it a lot.
Does she?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who's your grandma?
Grandma Kathy Lammers.
All right. Do you think she's listening or watching us right now?
Yeah.
All right. So shout out to grandma, right? Yeah. All right. Here's a question that, see, I'm getting questions from people that want to ask you some questions. They're asking, do we go around the sun or does the sun go around us?
We go around the sun.
All right. Very good. Good question. It's so much fun to kind of get these questions from all these other places. So, gosh, let me see, what other questions can I ask? Do you know what's going to happen with your artwork?
It's going to be put onto a folder.
That's right. Here you go. Take that folder. Show everybody. Hold that up. And yours is going to go in the front because you were the winner. So it's going to be real big on that. So that's going to go to all the local Catholic schools in our listening area. And last year we gave out about 3,000 of them. Can you believe that? So 3,000 people are going to get those. Pretty cool, huh?
That's a lot.
That is a lot, isn't it? Yep. I know that my kids have brought them home from school, and they use those every day. I use them for keeping things organized. So it's a really, really big honor to win this contest. At least we think so, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you excited to be here?
Mm-hmm.
What did you think about the radio station? We gave you a little tour. Is it what you thought it was, or?
I thought it's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not a whole lot to a radio station other than some computers and then this studio right here that we're in with these cameras new this year. So it's a lot of fun. All right. Any thoughts you might have? Anything you want to share?
No, not really.
Not really? Okay. You ready to get out of that chair?
Sure.
All right, let's bring in your teacher if we could right now for a moment. So we'll bring her in. Yeah, you can get up from that chair. I'll have her sit in that chair. Oh, yes. How are you? Yeah, you need to put that up so we can hear you. Get a little closer.
I'm fine. Is this good?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Wonderful.
So you are?
I am Jackie Homan. I am the 8th grade teacher. Sorry, not the 4th grade teacher, but that's all right. I just thought I'd clarify and things.
Yeah.
So, but I see Hudson every morning when we gather together in the gym for our school prayer.
Okay. So at St. Anthony's, I'm not real familiar. I actually should probably ask that question of your principal here, but do you try to inspire children to express topics of faith in their art?
Oh, absolutely. One of the gifts of being at St. Anthony is every grade level teacher gets to teach art, and part of having the opportunity that Holy Family Radio provides for us to do and to express their faith through your the folder contest every year. And I've done in my classroom, I've done Easter pastels actually just recently this past week. People could do a resurrection scene or the 3 crosses on Good Friday. And other art expressions. My 8th graders they're not fond of this, but one of my objectives is for them to get some familiarity with Catholic art. So I'll show them 10 different popular Catholic art images, like the Divine Mercy image from St. Faustina Kowalska and various other images, and then I give them a quiz. That's about my only art quiz I do every year, but it gives them some exposure because there's plenty of Catholic ideas and images in art.
Right. Yeah. Art history is an important topic because it expresses different themes and different stories and evokes lots of different emotions. And we talked earlier about how beauty is so important in our world today, how truth can be expressed through beauty, and that's really going to transform our world. And that's a unique thing that you can do at a Catholic school.
Yeah, it sure is. I wonder sometimes with the popularity of texting and emojis nowadays, maybe I need to have some kind of emoji contest for whatever Catholic idea
Yeah.
is that we're discussing. But just
Yeah.
for some a little bit of relevance, but also a lot, like you said, a lot of beauty draws us all in.
Right. Do you have to sometimes guide the kids into trying to understand or think about how am I going to try and express a different subject through art?
It depends. Sometimes they'll run with their own ideas, and a lot of times they love the handiness of Google search images. And so sometimes they'll find their own idea they'll find an idea on the web, but then tweak it a little bit to make it more of their own, and so that they get their own drawing and creativity experiences out of that idea.
Right, absolutely. Well, we're talking to our art contest winners from Columbus Grove St. Anthony's, and the number to call to pledge your support for Catholic Radio is 888-287-0655. That's 888-287-0655. 888-287-0655. You can also go online to our website at holyfamilyradio.fm, holyfamilyradio.fm. So right now I'd like to switch out and bring in our other contest winner and have her come over here to the hot seat, as we'll call it. All right, and switch over here, and I'll hand you this. So this is you are our runner-up in the 7th and 8th grade division, correct?
Yep.
And your name is?
Lindsay Schrader.
Lindsay Schrader. And we're going to have to move your microphone a little bit,
Okay.
so because it's blocking. There we go. That's good.
Okay.
We want to see we want to see your smiling face. So you are our runner-up, and why don't you hold up your artwork to the camera so everybody can see it who's watching?
This one?
Yes. Well, this is yours, right?
No, I
Well,
don't think so.
No. Well, let me go find it. Oh, it's in that folder right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, open that up. See, it should be in there. I can't believe I made that mistake. But I make lots of mistakes.
Here it is.
There it is.
Yep.
There you go. Hold that one up. There you go. Very good. So what's that say on the front? Because I don't know if we can see that.
Okay. On the front, on the top, it says, "Everyone in the Catholic Church is my family." And then at the bottom, I have a quote from Mother Teresa. And it says, "If you want to change the world, go home and love your family."
Amen. Yeah, that's great. So was Saint Teresa of Calcutta the inspiration for that?
I kind of started with the idea that in religion class, we talk a lot about how Catholic means universal. So everyone in the Catholic Church is our family.
Mm-hmm.
So I went on my Chromebook and was searching for some quotes about family, and I saw the one from Mother Teresa.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's fantastic. That's a nice approach to that. And do you really enjoy doing art?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that something you like to do a lot?
Yep. I do sketches quite a bit.
Do you? Do you have multiple sketchbooks?
No, I usually just use whatever paper I have
Okay.
when I get bored.
Yeah, I've got a daughter who just loves to sketch and draw, and she has filled up multiple sketchbooks over time. So I usually like to ask, because a lot of times that's how you kind of save some ideas and kind of see your work as you progress, right? So this is not new for you then to be able to do this, right? Okay. Did the fact that this was a competition inspire you in some way to kind of do something different or better?
A little bit, but I kind of just wanted to use my own idea and see where it got.
Yeah. So was this a surprise?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit? Well, I tell you what, we get a stack of drawings this thick, and so we take these and we spread them out across multiple tables, and we go through it. We do it pretty quick, but certain things catch our eye, and
Yeah.
and some of the quotes and the words are inspirational. So I don't have any say in it. The board does all of it, but hey, you rose to the top, came in second, so that works out pretty well. So do you want to take art as you get older?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I scheduled an art class next year for high school.
Okay.
So I'm excited for that.
Okay.
I think it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Do you like to just draw, or do you like to do other things?
I usually draw. I try to paint a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Oils, watercolor.
Usually it's acrylics because that's what we have.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, good. It's great that you could join us. Do you share your love of art with others? Do other friends of yours do lots of art?
Yeah, last year's winner, Dakota Dunn, I'm really good friends with her, and
Okay.
sometimes we'll, like, I know we've done this thing where we each start drawing something and then we switch every couple of minutes, and
Mhm.
it's a lot of fun.
Ah, very nice. So, do you? Oh, I had a question. I went out of my mind. So I am out of my mind actually after about 11 hours of radio doing this live. So I'm not ashamed to say that. 888-287-0655. That's 888-287-0655. We need the phone to ring. We want to finish strong here in the last half hour of the Spring Spirit Drive here today on Holy Family Radio. The art contest is one of those things that we started 5 years ago, I believe, as a way to kind of engage the community and engage the local Catholic schools to be able to kind of showcase some of the work that it comes from that. And art is a great way to be able to do that, to be able to let the kids express themselves and to show their creativity and their skill, to be able to, kind of communicate their love for Jesus and their Catholic faith. And what do you like most about attending a Catholic school?
I think, at least at St. Anthony's, the classes are pretty small, so you know everyone and the teachers can trust you because they know you pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess everyone just sort of has the same values, so it's pretty easy to talk about stuff with
Right.
anyone.
Right. Well, that's good. What's your favorite subject?
Probably art class or band class.
Art or band? So you're a pretty creative young person, aren't you?
Yep.
Very good. Unlike Hudson, who was just in here, said he loves math, but I love math, but I think I'm kind of creative a little bit here and there. So, well, thank you for coming in today
Yeah,
and sharing, your artwork with us, and wish you luck in the future.
thank you.
All right. So, next, I want to welcome in the principal if she would like to come in here and talk about St. Anthony's, because this really is intended as a showcase for the Catholic schools, or the Catholic schools in our local area. And so now I am joined in the studio here with the principal, right?
Yes.
Nancy Dukes, right?
Yes.
Well, welcome.
Welcome. Thank you.
So
Hi, Jeff. Thanks for having me.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So what can you tell us about St. Anthony's?
St. Anthony's, Miss Homan, who was just on here a little bit ago, she and I, she came to St. Anthony's about a year before I did, and we both have kind of, not really joked, but we've mentioned it's like a little slice of heaven. Just, we've worked at different places throughout our careers, and the families are so supportive. The students are very respectful and wonderful and have great manners. And I know the first week I was there, I was just so impressed by their manners and the thank yous and the pleases. And when I attended the first all-school mass, I actually cried because the singing was just so beautiful. They were all participating, and it just made my heart so happy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that the singleness of purpose. Father Scott Kramer talked earlier today about communion, this common union that we have, and be able to come together and worship and to have that intentional walk with Christ is empowering. It's inspiring, and Catholic schools really help to form our young people into disciples.
Yep,
Yeah.
I agree.
So, what's the enrollment there at St. Give us an idea of the size and kind of some of the unique sort of things you might offer there.
We have, I think, from preschool through 8th grade, approximately 115 students.
Okay.
We started our preschool, I think this is our 4th year.
Okay.
And it's been filled up almost every year. We're filled for next year. So We've got a lot of new families joining us in kindergarten next year,
Okay.
which is great. It's a family-like atmosphere.
Yeah.
It's very supportive. If anyone is suffering for whatever reason, illness or death in the family, we come together to support them. It's just a great place to be.
Yeah. How about sports? Do you have sports there?
Our students can go over and play any of the sports offered at CG Local.
Okay.
So they do that. In fact, I think Lindsay, who was just on here, had come from track practice, I believe.
Okay.
So, yes, the kids stay busy.
Well, good. I'm glad that she could get over here
Yes.
in time for this. That's why I kind of leave the last 2 hours open, because I know
That's a
that
great idea.
coming from after school, we've got extracurriculars that are going on, and I really just enjoy being able to have them there and be able to talk about Catholic schools and the distinct difference that there is. I think today public education can be a little bit dicey. The state of Ohio and other places can, let's put it this way, you can I don't want to say this, lots of different ideologies and other things can be mandated and pushed through, and Catholic schools can kind of insulate them from that, correct?
Correct.
So,
Yes.
so you can be rest assured, I guess, in many ways that that's not going to become part of the curriculum, and it's going to remain authentically Catholic, correct?
Right. Yes. So, for instance, some of our periodicals we use as a supplemental resource in the classroom have kind of tended to go liberal here in the last couple of years, and we've had teachers say, well, we're just not interested in teaching that because that goes against what we're trying to instill in our students, and that the last part of our mission statement is that we want to instill our students to live the gospel values in their daily lives. And so if we find things that aren't following that, then we go to another resource. There are several companies that are making like social studies textbooks. My seventh grade or my junior high social studies teacher is now perusing a copy. It's from made by a Catholic company, but it follows the Ohio Learning Standards for Social Studies, but with a Catholic base.
Okay.
So we're looking at things like that. And today I just got something about science too, similar idea.
Well, that's fantastic. Yeah, that's the sort of things that I think as parents would hope would be happening, and that's really some of the advantage of being at a Catholic school. So, if there are any parents out there who might be interested in enrolling a student at St. Anthony's, how would they go about doing that? Are you accepting new students in any grade or level?
We certainly are. We certainly are. They could either go on our website. There's a spot on there where they can send a message, and I'll get that, or they can call the office. Our number is 419-659-2103. Our wonderful administrative assistant, Mrs. Lori Gieske, is there every day to answer those questions, and I would be happy to take any prospective student or family that's interested in Catholic education on a tour of our school. They're also welcome to shadow us in a classroom for a day to kind of get the feel of maybe if they're just not sure and want to see what it's all about. We offer that as well.
Okay. And about tuition, do you offer assistance for tuition?
Yes, we do. We do. Our parishioners get a substantial discount over what it costs to educate a student. I studied this and did some research over the winter, and it costs about $6,500 to educate a student, one student per year. Our tuition for next year, very affordable for our St. Anthony families, is at $1,900 because we do know that they give financial support to the parish, which is what supports us. So we also offer the Ed Choice scholarship, the expansion, which is income-based for anybody who meets the requirements of that. We have a couple students on those, and we also have a couple students that apply for the Northwest Ohio Scholarship Fund, which is an income-based one as well.
Yeah, we've had them on before and talked about that and tried to promote that because that's a really great program.
Yes, it's great, and they are renewable for each year.
That's right.
So it's a wonderful opportunity, and I'd be happy to help. I know it's sometimes intimidating for parents. Especially when it's online, to go through and answer the questions and submit an application online. So I've walked parents through that in my office to get that application process going. So they can reap the benefits of attending, and even if they don't have the means to support the whole full amount of the tuition, then they get some assistance that way.
Right. Yeah, I think it's always important to let folks know that there is help available, and there's absolutely no shame in asking for that.
Exactly.
Especially when it comes to our kids. We want to give them the best, and there's ways to make that happen, and don't be ashamed or think otherwise about that.
We do have one other source too, Jeff.
Okay.
We have I think it was started within the last 10 years, but the Guardian Angel Tuition Assistance Fund, that's through the parish. But anyone there's an application for that on our website too. They can click that link and the application's there and apply if they need some help in paying for their schooling.
Well, very good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for coming. Like I said, I like to leave this opportunity for administrators to come in and talk about their school and to promote that, and because there's lots of good work to be done when we're educating our children.
You bet.
So thank you again.
You're
for coming.
welcome.
So,
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. So once again.